Hey guys, Merrick here with the Movement Real Estate Group, and it is beginning of December, so that means we've just got the numbers in for November. So let's take a look at what the market's doing. It is pretty incredible. So let's jump right in. So sales in Abbotsford, 294 over for the month of January, which is up from our 10-year average of about 140. So we're up 110%. So 294 sales is a lot of sales for Abbotsford, and that's all property types. Looking at prices, and we're going to go year over year. So we're looking at prices in November 2020, residential detached homes versus residential detached in November 2021. So direct comparison in their market, just the houses. We're not talking about all property types, but let's jump into it. So North Vancouver, I will go through these individually. You can see the average here, 30% up. Richmond, Vancouver, Burnaby sitting around that 20% mark. So as you get out in the valley, the prices go up, 42 to 46% year over year. So starting with West Vancouver, we're looking at an increase of 9%, which is roughly, it's $291,000 in 1 year. The price of the home went up, so pretty high. You're going to see that consistently throughout. A lot of these markets went up, roughly around $300,000. So the ratios, percentage ratios vary. North Vancouver up 283,000, 17%. Vancouver up 272,000, 12%. Burnaby 248, 16%. Richmond 332 at 20%. So huge jump for them. 367 for Delta, which is a staggering 37% increase, which is huge for 1 year. 312 for Tsawwassen, that's 27%, or Tawassen if you are not saying it correctly. 305% for Coquitlam, and that is 24% increase in 1 year. 27% increase in Port Coquitlam, and we're looking at a $400,000 increase in Surrey in 1 year, 36% increase. 23 in White Rock. Pitt Meadows is up 32%. Langley, city of Langley, so not the township, just the city, up $397,200 in 1 year. That's a 42% increase. Langley also up $400,000, 36% increase. Look at Maple Ridge here, $306,000 increase, 34%. 288,000 in Mission, or 39% increase. Abbotsford with a staggering 42% increase, 370,000, and not to be left out, Chilliwack increase of 304,000, 44%. So just huge jumps in price, all sitting around that $300,000 mark. It's, is it inflation? Is it the market? Is it supply and demand? I will leave my opinion of that out, but listings at an all-time low. So this is the Fraser Valley Real Estate Board, all listings. There's literally never been a time that we can go back in my records up to 2005 where we have had less listings on the market. So if supply and demand has taught you anything, low listings, which means supply is low, demand is high, and I'll show you that in a second. What happens? Prices increase, and that's why we've seen 42% price increase in Abbotsford year over year. So we've got sales to active ratios for residential detached. Those are your houses. We're sitting at 58.8% for residential detached. Sales to active ratio, incredibly high. Again, a balanced market, 12 to 20%. We like to see it. We like to be in that range. So anything above 20%, that's going to be a seller's market. So 58.8, huge seller's market. Apartments gets even better, 93.7% sales to active ratio. That means pretty much everything that's getting put on the market is selling. It's staggering. And not to be outdone, townhouses coming in at 117.2%. So literally everything is selling. The cupboard is bare for townhouses. It's just staggering. And that's 2 months in a row that it's been that high. I think it was 117.7 the last month. So everything's selling, literally more than what's being listed. So a lot of people are afraid of entering the market and listing their homes because they don't want to compete. They don't want to get into this market, which is exacerbating the issue. So we'll see what happens in spring as far as people coming to market. There's going to be more people willing to move at that time. So hopefully we can get an influx of listings, which will balance with the buyers' demands. The Bank of Canada potentially raising interest rates could get some of the buyers out of the market, but we have so many buyers in the market right now with just not enough inventory that we would need a huge shift to really make up the difference into a balanced market. So we'll see what happens in spring, but for now, those are the numbers. That's November numbers. And if you have any questions, please reach out, American Movement Real Estate Group. And any questions or comments, I'd love to hear them. Thanks.